Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my May favorites, and I don't have too many things to talk about actually, but I do have a lot of good things to say about the products I am going to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first product I want to talk about is something that ends up in every seasonal favorites video. Spring, summer, fall, winter, it does not matter. I wear this product constantly throughout the year, and it is my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. This is my #1 product anytime I need my skin to feel hydrated, anytime I need just that quick everyday coverage. This is absolutely phenomenal for that. It just instantly makes my skin look radiant and healthy. Not to mention, I do have severely dry skin, so this is supposed to help increase your skin hydration by a crazy amount after using it for 2 weeks or more. And I'm just absolutely in love with Complexion Rescue. I never stop talking about it. It is one of my holy grail products, especially for those of you out there who do have dry skin. And another reason I wanted to touch on this a little bit more in case you guys missed it in the last video where I talked about this, bareMinerals did release new shades in the Complexion Rescue. So if you could not find a shade the first time, they've released a bunch of new shades. I'm now actually wearing the color Wheat, which is number 4.5. It's in between the shades Suede and Natural. So this is a really great option for those of you who are in between your spring and summer color right now like I am. Really great for light to medium skin tone with a neutral undertone. So yes, I will never stop talking about Complexion Rescue because it is phenomenal on my skin. It is one of my everyday go-to products. I wear this product at least 3 times out of the week, and it's just perfect. It is the perfect product for my skin type, and I just absolutely love it. Next product is something new that I picked up on the recommendation of a YouTuber that I have been watching recently. Her name is Alana Davison. She is from Canada. I'm sure a lot of you guys already watch her. I just love her videos. I feel like we are almost the same people. I feel like we relate on so many different levels, and I have been wanting to pick this product up before I saw her talk about it, but when she talked about it, I was like, okay, if she likes it, more than likely I'm gonna like it. So it is the Lancome Juicy Shaker. I picked mine up in the shade Piece of Cake, number 201. I am wearing it on my lips right now, actually along with another recommendation that she always talks about. It's the Sephora lip cream in the shade number 13, something mauve I think is the actual name of it, but she's always talking about this product in her videos too, so I actually picked these up together. But the Lancome Juicy Shaker is awesome. I just love the whole concept of this. First of all, okay, can we just talk about it? It looks like a little martini shaker. You just give it a good shake, you mix the oil and the pigment up together, and then it gets even better when you open it because the applicator is so plush. It feels so bouncy and nice on your lips. So basically what happens, the lip oil and the pigment are infused into the tip of the brush, and you just sweep it on your lips, and it instantly makes your lips feel super hydrated. It gives your lips this juicy look. I mean, just like the name says, if I were just wearing this by itself, my lips would just have this really nice kind of juicy effect, and it's really weird how it does that. But I will say that the colors do not last on your lips that long, so if you're the type of person that really likes long wearing lip colors, you probably won't want to invest in these just because they are meant to just be a really lightweight lip product that you can keep reapplying throughout the day. These are some lashes I've really been enjoying for actually quite a few months now. I mean, these lashes came out probably at least 6 months ago. I saw them at Walgreens, and just continuously throughout the past, few months, I've been picking up different styles and trying them, and they're the new Kiss Look So Natural lashes. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen these in the drugstore. They have several different kinds, but what I love about this style of lash is they actually look real. They look like real natural lash hairs compared to, a lot of the times the Ardell double wispies, demi wispies, those can look a little artificial. But when you actually take a look at these lashes in the box, they look like lash extensions almost, just like real lashes. So I picked up actually a new pair today, and I'm wearing them right now, and they are called Sultry. And the reason I wanted to talk about these is because they are very small and petite petite. So if you have small almond shaped eyes like I do, these are perfect. I have them on right now. They are pretty, as far as like the drama goes, they're pretty toned down, but that's what I like for an everyday look. And I just think these are perfect for those of you who struggle with lashes that are always too long or too round for your eye shape. These are really nice. They are tapered on the inner corner, and then on the outer corner they flare out. And I'm always looking for small lashes to fit small eyes. If I have not been wearing my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue, I have been back on my Lorac Natural Performance Foundation, which is what I pretty much used 24/7 last summer as well. And personally, I think this is a great foundation for year-round. The only reason I did not use it year-round is because I had a really tan shade in this foundation and it just did not work with my skin tone throughout the winter time, and I just never went and got my lighter shade, really because I don't have an Ulta near me. I do have a Kohl's, which does sell Lorac, and one day just recently I was in Kohl's and I think I had a credit or a gift card or something, and Lorac had just released a ton of new products, and so I was looking, and I only ended up picking up a couple of their new products, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my lighter color in this dang foundation and start wearing it again. So I am now using the shade MP3, which is called Light Medium. It's a perfect match for me right now. I just love this foundation. It is so good. Such a great medium coverage everyday foundation if you want something that is a little bit more full coverage than what Complexion Rescue is. This is definitely great. It does not adhere to my dry patches, and honestly I think it would be a great foundation for all skin types because it just has a natural finish like the name says. I know it doesn't look like much. I know people don't ever talk about this product, but several of you guys have told me you picked this up in combination with the Lorac Perfection Powder. These two are genius. I love. Look, this is my Lorac powder. You probably can't even tell. These are very domed when you buy them, and this is one that's like almost totally flat. So yeah, let me just throw in another favorite, the Lorac Perfection Powder. You guys know I love that. But yeah, the Natural Performance Foundation, wonderful foundation. Could I have gotten out from talking about my Becca Jaclyn Hill collection for my May favorites? Probably not. And I'm gonna be like everyone else and their mother. I feel like everyone is at least gonna have one product from this collection in their favorites. But I feel like a lot of the people are really impressed with the face palette. But if you guys saw my review, I am totally obsessed. Totally obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna stop being creepy now. I have it on my eyes right now. I have worn this ever since I got it, which was I think like 5 days ago. So I haven't had it for too long, but I've been wearing it ever since, and literally I have created so many different eye looks. The first day I wore this, I used every single shade in here. The second day, I really focused on the Champagne Toast color. And then today, I'm actually only wearing two shades, which are two of my favorites, Cordial and Bordeaux. Cordial is the kind of mauve transition shade, and Bordeaux is the chocolatey plum brown color, which is, yes, my #1 shadow in this palette is Bordeaux. It blends like a dream. It is so gorgeous and smoky on the eyes. It looks like it takes no effort to blend these shadows out. But really, to be honest, I'm more impressed with the matte eyeshadows in this palette than I am with the shimmer. There's nothing wrong with the shimmer, but I think the color combination of all three of these matte colors work perfectly together. But I love everything in this palette. If you miss swatches, I will include some here. So yeah, I was just personally a huge fan of the eyeshadow palette more than the face palette. This is a primer that you can find, I believe, only at CVS. It's the Nuance line from Selma Hayek. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because this is a drugstore version of your Smashbox Photo Ready primer, your bareMinerals original primer. This is like one of the closest formulas I have seen at the drugstore to a high-end silicone primer. It feels so much like the Smashbox primer. I would say it's a little bit thicker, but what I really like about it is when I apply this to my hand and I rub this out, I can instantly see it blurring out my fine lines. And that is what the name is actually called. It's called Blur Perfection Primer. So this is a wonderful drugstore primer. I'm not exactly sure about the price, but I do believe this is only sold at CVS. I will put a correction here if I'm wrong. But yeah, I love this primer, and if you're just in need of a really good primer from the drugstore, this is awesome. I would say that it might be a little bit more mattifying maybe than the Smashbox one, but as far as like blurring terms go, it definitely works. I can see it working on my face, and it really does help my makeup last throughout the day. Last but not least are some skincare favorites. All of these were mentioned in my Paula's Choice review on my channel last Friday, so if you missed that, I will have it listed down below, or you can just go check my last video. But these are 3 products from Paula's Choice. I've been using Paula's Choice for the past month, and I've had this full regimen. Again, I talk about it in that video, and there were just 3 standout products from that line that I tried that absolutely blew me away. The first one I have to talk about is actually a toner, and if you watch on my Snapchat, I was talking about this toner. I don't use toners. I have tried probably 2 or 3 toners my entire life, and I can never do it. It literally felt like alcohol on my face. My face always felt super dry, and in some cases I really feel like it caused dryness on my skin. So when I did get the Paula's Choice Resist Advanced Replenishing Toner in, I almost just didn't even try it because I was scared to death by the name, but I had used all of her other products, and I was like, you know what, I'm really impressed with these, so I am going to try this toner out. And it is like, it is not, I would not even call this a toner, you guys. First of all, it is like this lotion type consistency. Let me see if I can show you on this little pad that I have right here. I don't know if you guys, I don't know, you can't see that. What am I doing? Okay, well, just trust me when I say that this is literally, it feels like a lotion consistency, but it completely dries up on your face, and instead of making my face dry, it makes my skin feel really replenished and also smooth. My skin feels like I've just applied like one of those really good silicone-based primers on top of my face. And I was just so shocked with how this felt, because I have always been used to probably alcohol-based toners, and anytime I would put a toner on my skin, it just burned. It would burn my face. It would make my face feel really tight and dry, and this does not do that. I just cannot say enough good things about this, because it's just completely blown my mind in terms of what I thought a toner was. So if you guys have had the same problems that I have with finding a toner, definitely check this one out. It is so mild. It doesn't have a scent. It feels just very nice and smoothing and replenished on the skin. So yes, I could go on more and more, but I'll stop right there. I love this stuff. The next product is called Skin Recovery Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum. So really long name with these products, and this is basically a nighttime serum that you apply on your skin, and it's basically an anti-aging product. It does have retinol in it, and it's supposed to be loaded with antioxidants. So this is really interesting because when it comes out, it's actually this golden yellow honey color. I don't know if you can see that from back here, which kind of creeped me out at first. I don't know why, but it did. Oh my gosh, this stuff is heaven for dry skin. If you have dry skin, you will not regret trying this. You will not regret putting this on your face. I can tell you that right now. I think I described this as like heavenly honey in my favorites video, because it feels so, it's like a common, I don't know. How do I describe this in words right now? It's like a thick, luxurious oil that leaves your face feeling baby smooth. I mean, you will wake up in the morning and your face will feel hydrated, it will feel smooth, but really the treat for me is applying this. When I put this on my skin just literally thanks me. I can hear my skin being like, thank you, girl, thank you. Been loading me down with makeup forever all day. Lord knows I did need something. So yeah, this is just a wonderful product. I was so glad that I was able to try this line out, and this will be a continual purchase for me along with the toner. This last product is not a makeup product. It was something that was sent to me by a company that I have adored for literally probably at least 3 years now, and it's Daniel Wellington watches. So I bought my first Daniel Wellington watch, like I said, about 3 years ago. I bought it off Amazon, and I was definitely too broke at the time to be buying that watch. I am still too broke right now to be buying more watches from Daniel Wellington, but I was so just excited when I got an email that had Daniel Wellington in the title. So they asked if they could, collaborate with me and, send me a watch to share with you guys. And I was like, sure. I already have a watch that I've shared on my channel for a couple years from you guys, but hey, I will take another one. So the one that I've had for the longest time, it has a little bit of wear and tear to it. It is the Daniel Wellington St. Andrews watch, which they either don't make anymore or they have renamed on the website, because when I got on the website there was no more St. Andrews watch, but there was one very similar to it called St. Maws, or St. Maws, M-A-W-E-S. Someone will know how to say it in the video, I am sure. But this was my first ever Daniel Wellington watch. I just love how classic their watches are. They have this really nice Scandinavian clean slate to them. And I get all of mine in the rose gold timepiece. And then you can basically pick which strap you want. But yeah, this was the St. Andrews style in rose gold. I believe it's called St. Maws now, or that is the closest to it. So I wear this constantly. I mean, this is like one of the only pieces of jewelry that I do wear, and I really wanted I've been thinking recently about investing in a black one, and I was just like, you know what, there's so many more things that I need to pay for right now. I've got a wedding coming up, and so when they asked if they could send me one, I knew immediately which one I wanted, and it is the Daniel Wellington Sheffield Rose Gold watch. So the Sheffield is basically a classic black wristband, and I just got the classic rose gold timepiece to it. Now I do feel like the timepiece on this might be a little bit bigger than the one that I have, maybe not. This is the 36mm timepiece, and I just love, again, the clean, minimal look of Daniel Wellington watches. And then I actually got an extra wristband to just change out with one of the watches every now and then, and this is the York style wristband, which is like a dark chestnut brown with almost a tortoise print, I guess you would call it. It just has this really nice detailing throughout, like this tortoisey detailing. Haven't had the opportunity to actually put it on a watch yet, but I'm really excited to. And Daniel Wellington also gave me a coupon code to give to you guys. I will have it listed down below. And they are offering a free wristband with purchase until a certain date. I can't remember when the date is. I'll list it right here, and it will be listed down below. So when you go to the Daniel Wellington website, and if you do buy a watch, you will get an extra wristband that you can swap out your watch with, which I think is really cool, because I think their wristbands are what make their watches. So yeah, I just had to mention that to you guys because I have been a huge Daniel Wellington fan, like I said, for years now, and I was super thrilled when they gave me a coupon code for you guys to use so you can get your own watch as well. So that is it for May favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys were loving throughout the month of May. I'm excited to get into videos for the whole June month, and I will see you guys in continuing videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.